Hello, everyone, and alongside the coach of the Roadrunners of Dalton State, I'm Craig Corbin. Time for Courtside with Tony Ingle. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
The Roadrunners have been busy since we last met. In fact, last night, as we sit here, a nice win over Morris College, got the season sweep.
Well, we needed it. It's always good to be able to play a good team, and they are a good basketball team. Our players really came out, played pretty good the first half, and came out second half with a lot of energy. And it was good for everyone to get a chance to play.
With that win now, 6 in a row in the win column, a nice little bit of momentum, and a big part of that, obviously the play of Jordan Bowling, now 2 times in a row the SSAC Player of the Week.
Well, he has been phenomenal. What he's done, his shooting percentages are up, his foul shooting percentages are up. His rebounds last night, I mean, he had 14 points, 14 rebounds.
That's pretty strong.
I mean, Craig, I played college ball. It took me 14 games to get 14 rebounds.
But you got there.
I got there. But he's so fun to watch, and he's so humble. The players just adore him and love him and support him, and he'd be the first one to say, hey, give it to somebody else. I mean, he's just that kind of guy. He would. Obviously, it's an honor, and you're proud of it, but you're also proud of his teammates.
A big 19-point win in that one, 85-66, the final score. 4 players in double figures. We mentioned Jordan with the 14 and 14 double-double, but the leading scorer, you had Marcel Hawkins with 21.
And Marcel he's really gifted. You give him that ball around the foul line or in the paint or on the block, he does so good knowing. He does things you can't coach. The little things that we teach is basics. He just takes it to a whole nother level. And then he has a nice touch, sort of like your wife's pound cake.
Exactly. She made some last night, by the way.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
In addition to Bowling's 14 points and 21 from Marcel, you had Corey McDonald with 16, Deshaun Ruffin with 14 to round out those in double figures. But a great team effort. You got to play a lot of players in that ball game last night.
Yeah, and that's important. These guys work out. They work hard every day, and they push the starters, and the starters are always pulling for them too. Sounds like a cliche, but we are a basketball team, and we're growing as a team. We need to keep improving. But how can you improve unless you get out there and actually get some minutes? And that's what they did. It sure was fun, and all the team comes together when they see everyone that has a chance to play, and everyone played pretty solid.
You made mention of the team effort last night. Obviously, a point of focus was getting the ball inside. 56 points in the paint. I couldn't believe it when I looked at the box score. That's a phenomenal effort.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, and a lot of that is Marcel. I mean, he hit a couple buckets outside that, and then, of course, JB is good, and that's the strength of our team. It is we know that we go inside. We call it the running game, so like football. You got to establish that running game so you can open up the passing game. Well, we like to get inside so it opens up the threes. They start clamping down. We got a little bit more time to shoot a shot that typically is not a high percentage shot.
Sure, 25 second chance points, 15 points off turnovers. Great opportunistic play by the Roadrunners.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. It was a great night for all of us, and I couldn't say enough about them.
All right, with that win, the Roadrunners improved to 6-2 on the season. Straight ahead, we'll go back in time and take a look at one of the best wins thus far in the season over William Carey. Much more ahead right here on Courtside with Tony Ingle.
They all said it couldn't be done. Because when other carpet mills were slowing down or closing up, we were building up. From the ground up, at Engineered Floors and Dreamweaver Carpet. Our new manufacturing capacity in Calhoun, Georgia, and Dalton, Georgia, is just the beginning. There's more growth on the way, a whole lot more. And we do it by employing some of the most experienced carpet-making folks in the world. People with a passion for and a commitment to carpet. We've grown for your business by filling a need that no one else was filling. We're the fastest growing carpet manufacturer in the world. And we've got big plans in the works now and tomorrow. So grow your business and come grow with us. Engineered Floors and Dreamweaver Carpets. Innovation reinvented.
The health of our region depends on the health of its people. That is why Hamilton is here. We're opening more physician practices and urgent care centers near you, offering medical care that fits your schedule. We're reaching out to the community and helping to train the next generation of health professionals, and giving you new ways to search for doctors and health information from wherever you are. We're here for you. Hamilton Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Toyotathon is on at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton with Black Friday prices all month long. All 2016 Camrys are $5,000 off. Get $3,500 off every 2016 Corolla and $4,000 off all remaining 2015 RAV4s.
Other dealers are going to say they can't do that, Eddie. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Come see it.
To the highlights we go. Back on the 21st of November, William Carey, a little competition here in the home court, and a nice steal to start things off. Corey McDonald getting it going.
Yeah, Corey advanced the ball, got us down. We wanted to take advantage of them while they were scrambling. And look at that rebound right there by Jermaine Burry.
Nicely done, hitting the boards and getting the early lead up early. And the Roadrunners will get out of the blocks well. That three made it 10-2 early in this ball game.
And Jermaine Burry again, he really got us going early, Craig.
And at that point, a 10-point advantage, wide open from the wing. This one didn't go, but a nice job on the boards and the follow.
And a two-hand rebound. Now, obvious. Unbelievable.
14-3 at this point. Beyond the arc, yes.
Yeah, and Corey can do that. He sets a man up and he shoot right over top of you.
And again, nice feed from Zach Dean, finding the open man.
And Marcel Hawkins is a four-man, a three-man, and can make that three.
Again, nice drive in the basket early on, hitting on all cylinders.
We really was. And then here's little Zach Dean.
At that point, 24-11, 8 minutes left, first half.
But we know they're a good team, so we want to keep the pressure on them, and that's what we kept doing, kept attacking.
Indeed. Defense, nice job, and again, off this miss, in transition, great job to get the ball ahead.
Yeah, and look at that concentration. Took the lick and scored it anyway.
At this point, 15-point advantage for Dalton State. Unselfish play. Who's that?
Whew. Quick release, Jordan Bowling.
I love it. Nicely done. Again, first half action against William Carey. About 3 minutes to play. All Roadrunners in the early going.
Yeah, that's a nice rebound, and here comes Corey down. We really made really good decisions in transition in this game. A nice little draw and dish, and there goes Jordan again. He's hot as a $2 pistol.
Indeed. In fact, that may have been Taylor Bowling cranking in the three there. 45-23 at the half. On to the second half we go.
Yeah, there's Jordan again. Well, our defense was, look, here it goes. Nice defense by Jordan. Presence of mind, nice pass to Corey. Corey finishes.
This early in the second half, and also hitting at the foul line.
Yeah, and this was a nice shot right there. That's pretty automatic for Deshaun. When he gets that area, he's pretty automatic.
Again, great atmosphere, as we mentioned, at home. Taking on William Carey, a conference foe early in the season.
Yeah, and that looks like Deshaun again. And here's the defense again. Got us going. Jermaine going to try to go up for the homeboys. Didn't quite have the leg lift on that one.
Nicely done, though, putting it in. About 14 minutes to go in the ball game, and again, another big three.
Yeah, and it's great to see him because he really is a great shooter. Nice move. That's one of those moves with Marcel you just can't coach. He does on his own.
A great entry pass, and look at the follow of his own miss.
Yeah, and there's a nice little play called Tiger, and there's Jordan right on cue.
Straight away. Again, a big three. Was that Mr. Dean?
That was Dean. And let's see. I don't know who that was. I missed it.
And again, second half action here. Final minutes of the ball game. Unselfish play in the corner. A nice three there. Was that Malik King?
Yeah, the guy that hit the three that I said missed it was Nate Terry. I could tell where he's acting. He's still celebrating.
Taylor Bowling with the assist to Paul Jasnos. Final score 91-59 over William Carey.
As a Dalton State road runner, naturally, we don't like to brag. But if we did, I imagine it looked something like this.
The road runners will advance.
And when we go, we go.
12 seconds!
Blazing that path to victory. And not just on game day, but in our everyday lives. That's what we do.
First title in school history.
This is where unconditional love resides. This is home. Coltwell Banker, where home begins.
Your family depends on you to be healthy. That is why you depend on Hamilton. Hamilton Diagnostic Center's advanced imaging technology provides superior image quality with reduced radiation exposure. Each image is analyzed by Hamilton's on-site team of specialty radiologists in close correlation with our surgeons, allowing for same-day results. We're here for you. Hamilton Diagnostic Center. Your health is our mission.
And welcome back again to Courtside with Tony Ingle. What a game against William Carey, a 32-point win, Coach. As dominant a performance as I've seen in a long time.
Well, Greg, I have to say, I'm still in shock. You know, it's like when I passed algebra.
But that was a good shock.
Yeah, when I passed Miss Trammell's algebra class, I was in shock. And, you know, when I got my first check, they took all the taxes out. I was in shock. So, but anyway, our guys really came out. They busted their behindies, and they went out there and they played defense. And they hit shots. They played together. Everything that we ran seemed to be the right call at the right time. And I couldn't say enough about our team and how well they played.
And, of course, to set the stage for those that have followed Roadrunner basketball, last season it was William Carey that had that big triple overtime win against the Roadrunners early in the season, and then that win in the conference tournament over Dalton State. So a bit of retribution in that ball game.
That's exactly retribution. That's a word that I'm glad I didn't get when I was in that spelling bee. You know, I was in a spelling bee a couple of years ago. But these guys was reminded constantly that this is a team that we got beaten 3 overtimes. Then they knocked us out of the Southern States tournament last year, and that was our last defeat before we went into Kansas City and won it all. But I kept reminding the players just so they wouldn't get a little amnesia. But I know that there was a little extra incentive to really want to come out and play well against them, because think about it this way, Craig. A team beat a national championship team twice. We only dropped four games all year.
All season long. 2
of them was to them, and they didn't even get to go to the tournament. So getting to go to Kansas City is a very, very tough thing to do. But coming here into Trade Center, and our crowd was electrifying. It was beautiful to see, and the team really responded well for the crowd and for each other.
It truly was a great atmosphere. 4 players in double figures, led by Marcel Hawkins with 21 points. Also 6 of 8 from the foul line, played 32 minutes. Jordan Bowling, yet another double-double, part of that 6 in a row double-doubles, 19 and 12.
Yeah, he's just phenomenal, and he plays within the system, and he plays within himself. He doesn't force anything. People that watch him play, he's just solid. I mean, he's the kind of guy that, lack of better terms, that would play like within a system like San Antonio Spurs or something. He recognizes his role, and he does it, and he does it real well, and he does it consistently. And he's just a great teammate for all the players.
Jermaine Burry with 15 points in the ball game, 8 rebounds, 5 of 12 from the floor. And Deshaun Ruffin, 10 points, 5 of 10 from the floor. And I got to mention Zach Dean, 8 points, 3 assists. Some great play from that young man.
And he has done well. He's coming in as a walk-on from local school here, Ringo High School. He came on, and he's played 20-something plus minutes now. And then I really want to, throw a word in for Jermaine. Jermaine really got us going. He came up with some very tough offensive rebound, putbacks, hitting threes. It was just beautiful. Everyone's just sort of rode off of him. He just sort of keyed off him. And it was just a fun night for everyone. Anytime you score 91 points, everyone gets to play against a conference rival, a very tough team. Like I say, I'm still in shock.
One final thought about that win over William Carey. After the Roadrunners knocked them off, they beat Division I Southern Miss. Yeah. How about that?
Well, Southern Mississippi, and if maybe Brett Favre, they probably that's where Brett Favre played football, by the way. So if they'd had Brett Favre, they might have beat William Carey. How about that?
Coming up straight ahead, video highlights from the rematch against Campbellsville right here on Courtside with Tony Ingle. Stay with us.
Toyotathon is on at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton with Black Friday prices all month long. All 2016 Camrys are $5,000 off. Get $3,500 off every 2016 Corolla and $4,000 off all remaining 2015 RAV4s.
Other dealers are going to say they can't do that, Eddie. What do we say?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Come see it.
Life moves fast, and we need to move fast to keep up. But if your internet is slow, it can really slow you down. Isn't it time you tried OptiLink? We have just increased our already fast internet speeds to 25, 50, 75, and 100 megabits without increasing the price. And all of these lightning-fast speeds come with 10 megabit upload speeds. OptiLink is your hometown connection for TV, internet, and telephone. Call us today at 706-529-1313.
As a Dalton State Roadrunner, naturally, we don't like to brag. But if we did, I imagine it looked something like this.
The Roadrunners will advance.
And when we go, we go.
12 seconds!
Blazing that path to victory. Not just on game day, but in our everyday lives. That's what we do.
First title in school history.
Catch was my therapy growing up. With a ball and glove, my dad and I could work out anything. Today, I have my own kids.
Hey, want to play some catch?
Sure.
And catch is still my therapy. Just two people, a ball, and a backyard. And the comfort of home.
This is where bonds are strengthened. This is home. Coldwell Banker, where home begins.
To the highlights we go. Campbellsville. And this another tough opponent looking to even the season record against these guys. Strong move in the paint.
I don't know how he makes those, Craig. That's Marcel Hawkins again.
Early 2-0 lead for Dalton State. Look at the save in this play.
Nice hustle, presence of mind. It was look up the floor, advance it. Corey sees it and drives and attacks that left hand.
In traffic. Early 4-0 lead, straightaway three, Mr. Bowling.
You got to get on him. I tell him to back up and get in range.
Again, they would make a big comeback here early on. That tied the game at 9, and then back on top go the Roadrunners with the 3.
Yeah, what I like is the players are playing with confidence. They're playing well with each other. Look, nice interior passing, Marcel to JB.
Strong move. Again, blocked by Bowling, and in transition, look at the Roadrunners on the go. And look at the steal here.
Yeah, our defense was phenomenal, and the offense complemented it, and it was really best we played all year.
Again, an opportunity to go coast to coast. approaching the 9-minute mark in the first half. Hard-fought ball game here with Campbellsville.
Yeah, there goes Marcel Hawkins again. Here's a 4 and a 5 man shooting threes, and that really gives us an advantage. Here's our defense again. Corey finishes strong.
No doubt about that one, Coach.
No doubt about that one.
At the break, just a 2-point ball game. To the second half we go, and again, the Roadrunners looking to get out in transition.
Well, first of all, this is a great team that you're playing, and you're just not going to be able to put them away. There's Corey again with another left-hand baby hook. Nicely
done. Again, second half action against Campbellsville right down the lane.
And he's just gifted. Marcel Hawkins, there he is again, rebound, putback.
That's a nice combination. Approaching the 13-minute mark, again from beyond the arc. And again, down low. Nice inside-outside effort by the Roadrunners.
Absolutely. You love to see that as a coach, too. Look there, nice steal. Here we come, finishing the break again. Corey's the recipient of a nice pass from Zach.
Nicely done. Again, the Roadrunners looking to claim a win. Hard fought at this point, a 2-point advantage, but a big three by Bowling.
Yeah, they just went up in the lead, and we come back with those back-to-back threes right there, and that was powerful. And then this one right here really sealed the deal.
A minute to play. Again, you see it, a 3-point advantage. It would take another stop. This would be a miss. Great job on the boards, and then an opportunity at the foul line. Final points of the night for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, and we'd really love to see Deshaun in those situations because he's going to be in a lot of them throughout the season.
At that point, had one more shot at the foul line. That would be the final margin. 66-63. Dalton State would fend off a very good Campbellsville team.
They all said it couldn't be done. Because when other carpet mills were slowing down or closing up, we were building up. From the ground up at Engineered Floors and Dreamweaver Carpet. Our new manufacturing capacity in Calhoun, Georgia, and Dalton, Georgia, is just the beginning. There's more growth on the way, a whole lot more, and we do it by employing some of the most experienced carpet-making folks in the world, people with a passion for and a commitment to carpet. We've grown for your business by filling a need that no one else was filling. We're the fastest growing carpet manufacturer in the world, and we've got big plans in the works now and tomorrow. So grow your business and come grow with us. Engineered Floors and Dreamweaver Carpets. Innovation reinvented.
Hamilton Medical Center is keeping the people of our region moving. From non-surgical solutions for osteoarthritis and back and joint pain, to total knee, hip, and shoulder replacements and complex spinal surgeries, Hamilton's team of experts have the technology, education, and experience needed to bring relief and healing. And our Joint Moves Replacement Program is certified by the Joint Commission for meeting or exceeding national standards of care. We're here for you. Hamilton Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Catch was my therapy growing up. With a ball and glove, my dad and I could work out anything. Today, I have my own kids.
Hey, want to play some catch?
Sure.
And catch is still my therapy. Just two people, a ball, and a backyard. And the comfort of home.
This is where bonds are strengthened. This is home. Coldwell Banker, where home begins.
Welcome back again to Courtside with Tony Ingle. A great win over a very tough Campbellsville team. That sort of evens the score here in the early part of the season, but an important win for the Roadrunners, keeping that momentum going.
Well, you want to keep the momentum going. You also want to play well against a good team. You also want to, like I've said before, we don't believe in revenge because that's what the good book says.
Sure.
But we do believe in paying our debts, and we owed them one. And they had us down 18 at half. It was the worst deficit that we've had since we've been here. And then we battled back at their place. You know, we cut it to 5, couldn't finish. So here was able to finish, and boy, I was really proud of the team for doing that. That was a good basketball team that we beat here at the Trade Center.
Without question. 4 players in double figures led by Corey McDonald and 19 points in 35 minutes of work. Great solid effort already in the season for Corey.
Yeah, Corey's been really a mindset. I really was concerned about his defense early in the year in practice, but he's really concentrated in that area. He also has a great three-point threat. He's also can penetrate, and then being left-handed always serves you well. You know, Craig, the worst fight I ever got in my life was with a left-handed cross-sided guy. I thought he was looking down the corn patch, and he buzzed me in the mouth with the wrong hand.
But you remembered that.
I remembered it. I heard 2 hits. When he hit me in the face and when my head hit the ground.
In addition to McDonald's 19 points, Jordan had 18.
Yep.
You had Marcel with 13. Deshaun Ruffin, 11 points, 4 of 6 from the foul line in 32 minutes of play. Great team effort in this win.
You have to be able to beat a team, and they're nationally ranked, and they have a lot of Division I recruits. They're really solid, isolate you, do a lot of good things. But our team, they played us a zone. Because we are strong inside, and they thought, well, our shooters stepped up. Mm-hmm. Great team effort, and couldn't say enough about our team.
Coming down the final minute of the show, you've got the Roadrunner Classic coming up later this month. A couple of great teams coming in. I know you want to see a great crowd here at the convention center.
Yeah, there's no question. And we have our classic, a Roadrunner Boots Club Classic. Cumberland out of Tennessee. Mm-hmm. You have Cumberland University out of Tennessee. Then you have the University of the Cumberlands
from Kentucky.
Right. And they're both are really good teams, well coached, and we've got our hands full. We've got to be able to play well to beat those guys.
No question. And then on the heels of that, a 3-game road trip. And when we say a road trip, South Florida to play Ave Maria, then to New Orleans to play Loyola, and then back to Mobile to play an undefeated University of Mobile team.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tough. It's tough. Anytime you go on the road, it's tough. And obviously what wins on the road is experience, leadership, execution, and that's the things that we'll be working on when we go on the road.
Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time right here on Courtside with Tony Ingle.